Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Ral, and here I am finishing up my Dave Strickler altered wheelbase Dodge here, which is a great kit, a lot of fun, going together fairly easily. And I got a couple of things just to show you a little catching up to do. I mentioned um, the parachute back there not fitting very well. So I got it fitting. Some people suggested I flip it over. Maybe it'll look better upside down. But it offsets it even farther into the bumper and doesn't give you that gravity look there, but it still looks kind of awkward. Being that it's really not designed for this, you can see it's definitely more designed for the Plymouth rear end and bumper. But it still fits, but I had to sand the corners off and round them up a little bit so it fits in that bumper. That was part of the problem right there. Still doesn't match up with the body lines, but being the different colors, kind of disappears. But looking pretty good. Got the rest of it all done, but working on the glass, the front and rear glass on this thing. And many of you have asked before on some of my other ones, like this one, you can see it's got the black on the glass surround and also on the rear window. And some have asked how I did that. And it's a pretty simple, easy little trick here. Doesn't work on every single one of them, but it does work pretty well on these ones because these glass attach from the outside. So we'll get shown here. So of course the first step is, removing the glass, any of the mounting studs from the sprue, sanded them off. There's two on the bottom, one on the top, and vice versa. So sand them and get them, make sure they're fitting in there. So make sure they fit in there really well. And they're kind of odd to put in these ones. But so there she is, fitting pretty good. And then same with the rear window. These ones glue on from the outside, which makes it kind of odd. But there we go. And I use crystal clear when I glue them in. And I found out before on one of the last ones, if you try and pull it off, it'll pull the foil off, the glue will. I pulled it right off last time. So, but it's all ready and pretty much ready to get glued in and everything. But a couple of things though. This one, because of that, and if you look really closely, if I can get it to focus on it, there's a lip there. And you can see it, you can feel it. So it's already molded into the glass there. You can bare metal foil it, but I chose to paint it black. And it's really simple too. So doing that, it's kind of like the rubber gasket. It's sandwiched in between the chrome trim and that. So it gives it that look. Now, because this glass is attached from the outside and it's got that lip there, it's a prime candidate for this. Most of the other glasses that tuck in on the inside doesn't work too well with it. But the easiest way to do it is with a Sharpie. I've done it with paint and I've done it with other ways, and I've also used this on a couple other things, but just real simple. Just start going right down the edge. Get on the sanded flat surface. All right, see? And sometimes you got to do a couple of coats, but I'll do the side, then come around and just get the flat edge. Try not to actually get it right on the glass. You slip and run it up on here, which I have done. And as strange as it is, I've had the purple cleaner actually take it off. And then it gives it some of that look already. So you can kind of see. And then you come around the front and you go across the raised portion as well. And it gives it the finished look. See, there you go. And if you just do one, you can see it doesn't quite give it quite the same look. So being that I've gone on the front here and then do this, so you get two of the corners, basically two of the edges, and it really gives it that look. See, there it is. Now I'll do a little bit at a time. let it dry, and then keep going. Let's flip it around to this side. Just easier for my hands and for me to see. But real simple, and it doesn't take very long at all. Having a heck of a time holding it on this one, on this side. Here we go. And then we'll go across the top. And the fact that I've sanded on this area makes it even easier for the permanent marker to stick here. All right, now see? There we go. So that one is done. And we'll let that one dry. And then time to do this one. Just takes a steady hand. You can see through it a little bit in spots, but sometimes just going over it a couple of times helps. But a lot of times you got to give it a little bit of time to dry and then go over it. That shows you just how thin that section is. But when you do that and the inside, it really makes it look thicker. So let me turn it here. All right, we'll just keep doing this one. In vehicles I can think of that I've done this on, models that I've worked on, a lot of the newer modern kits it's worked on, and a lot of the Fujimi GT40s all around the windows on that, including the headlights. Done it on that one. See what else. The 57 Chevy Cameo, I did that one as well on at least the front windshield. I think I did the rear window as well, just like this one. I know I did it on that one. There might be a couple others too. I think some of the more modern Mustangs as well, Fox body Mustangs, but not specifically remembering that one. There we go. All right, so that one's a nice thick one because of the bottom. And then I'll come around, get the front here. Yeah, real simple, real easy, and gives it an interesting, a nice little look to it. Got to clean my fingerprints out before I glue it all in. but I let that sit and dry. And that's literally like the last thing I need to do on this. I've got a couple little touch-ups to do, and this one is finished. Really excited about this one and how it came out. And you'll see a video of the finished one on this one. But I just got just a couple little areas to touch up before it's, I call it completely done, but it's pretty much done. But you guys, I figured you would like that little tip and trick. If you haven't done it, it's pretty simple. If you have seen it, not a big deal. You don't know if I don't share it. But anyways, you guys, thank you for tuning in, subscribing, and all your comments and everything. I really do appreciate it, you guys. And you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.